She's wide and open, travels with the third eye. All you sing is lullaby. It's second is adventure. I got heart fixins.
I'm doing absolutely fine. I just came back from a nice music festival. It was my first ever music festival because I've never been to music festivals ever. And trust me, it was the best and heavenly experience. I never knew things like this exist because I've never been into that reality. And if you ask me who I am, I think I would consider myself a lot of things. Sometimes I'm a gypsy, I move from one place to another. Sometimes I write songs, sometimes I play instruments, sometimes I take people on tours. So Gauri is a lot of different things. She's not just one person or one personality. But yeah, I mainly see herself as a singer and a songwriter because that is something that she enjoys doing the most. So yeah, Gauri is a musical soul. So currently I'm living in the northeast part of India, which is a part not so much explored by a lot of people around India because it's very diverse and it's very complex too because there are like 7 sisters, and 7 sisters is nothing but 7 different states which are included in the northeast region of India. The reason why I am living here right now is because it's a place full of music, and the place where I'm from, it's called a state Maharashtra, and there is this small town near Mumbai, it's called Panvel, and I grew up there, I was raised there and I was born there, and unfortunately we don't really have such thing as music over there. Everyone is doing the corporate jobs or something related to the government work and something like that, and people over there are not so much concerned about arts and music. So it was really tough for me because I never had any musician friends or someone who can be in person with me doing music, teaching me about stuff or anything. Of course, there are institutes and stuff, but that is something I never found fascinating. But yeah, people over here in the Northeast, they are like rooted in the music and arts. They are just really so good in it that even if you spend a couple of hours with them, all of a sudden you will realize, oh damn, I know like how to move my fingers around guitar now. Everyone here knows how to hold guitar, how to play, and that is something that I always wanted. So yeah, as a traveler myself, I have been traveling around India, and I figured that Northeast is the place where I want to be in for a while. Just figure out like how I want to survive as a musician, what are the things that I want to do and stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm staying right now.
This is just as hard as explaining colors offering many meanings. Vela do fingers solidly. Oh, years in your smile. You've been with me before all this. For a million lifetimes. A real near.
I think I started listening to music, especially English music, when I was around 7 or 8. That is because my brother, he used to have like small mobile phone in which he had a lot of Western music from Boyzone, Akon, Eminem, and Backstreet Boys, Westlife, and the other bands. Yeah, back then I didn't understand what they were talking about or what are the songs about, but for me it was very, very much fantastic because I enjoyed the melody and the guitar parts or different synths and drums more than the original music that I grew up listening to. So that's when I knew, like, okay, this is something that I'm like really enjoying, and this is something that I really want to learn or maybe try creating something on my own. So yeah, basically that was the time when music felt like home to me. Although there were lots of different things that I wanted to do, like I wanted to be a sportsman or maybe a dancer or maybe a doctor, which every Indian kid is programmed to be to be a doctor, because that's where you get most of the money and respect too. But yeah, eventually after my graduation and stuff, I started becoming more conscious about what are the things that I want to do in my life and how I want to do them. So yeah, it started very early, but there is a difference between knowledge and the action. So of course it took me a while because of the circumstances around me and other things to be considered. But yeah, I was pretty sure that music is something that I hold connection with. Yes, when it's about songwriting, I love writing a lot. That is something that I can dive deeper into. That is something I can never get tired of. I have lots of words with me, so songwriting is something that comes very naturally. I don't really have to force it, because of course, like, as you grow up, you see the circumstances, you see the events that are going around you, and if you have that ability to just kind of write your thoughts down or your feelings down, it gets really personal to you on some kind of level, as so you just end up writing songs about it. So yeah, whatever songs that I've written in the past, I've wrote them myself, and of course for the production and the other technical stuff which I don't understand, I have to take the help of the others. But about the songwriting and coming up with the melody are the two factors that I do by myself. Isn't that good? And that should be. That's how it should be for every artist, because when you are able to write the song yourself, you have the connection with the song, and you just know you own it, so you can take it whatever direction that you want to take it. Yeah. To be honest, I'm not so much good in playing instruments. I'm still learning, and it's like never-ending process. But yeah, I play keyboards a little bit and guitar. Also, like recently, I picked up flute. But of course, it's all about the breathing techniques and stuff. So I'm yet to get familiar with it. And there are like other instruments too, which is called like jack pipes. I really want to get better in it. And harmonium is something that I recently started playing, where you have to, get the air inside from your one hand and from the other hand. It's just like keyboard, but it's a little bit challenging, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, these are the four instruments that no, three. Yes, three instruments that I am currently playing right now, and flute is something I'm working on. And yeah, and I play one more instrument. It's like I used to play it just a couple of years ago. I forgot the name of it. It's It's like you hold it in your hand. I'm so sorry, but I really forgotten the name of it. You just have to hold it in your hand and then you hold it. But yeah, once I remember the name, I'll just drop it somewhere. I'm getting like confused like with the name of it, so I'm sorry about that.
Free your mind and body, tell me what do you see now? I see the green trees, blue sky, this bird singing lullaby.
Throughout the year, they have been changing, and they have been, adding so much to the songwriting or like the musical aspects, a lot of different things. But currently, I would say they are Jerry Garcia, Roger Waters, and of course George Harrison too. I really enjoy listening to these guys' music and especially their lyrics because their lyrics are something different. They are not just regular stuff that is happening or just like a normal concepts. So they have really inspired me to push myself out of my comfort zone, go get the experiences of like very 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 lowest levels in order to feel that pain, become an empath and write songs about it. So that's what I've been doing, like taking all the amazing inspiration from them and doing whatever things that I have to do in order to get those kind of experiences and writing about it. These guys really inspired me a lot. I don't really think I see myself in any genre because totally like I've been listening and exploring a lot of genres and they definitely inspire me to just explore all kind of styles that are out there. And it's just about that, right? Like the next song that I'm dropping, it's all about hip hop. So I mean like Tupac Shakur, Eminem, all these like old school hip hoppers, they have really encouraged me to write this kind of stuff. And if you take a look at my old songs, they are more pop. So it's always about the matter, like what I'm listening to currently. So it ultimately decides what genre of song that will be there coming out from me. Music is all about experiencing things and doing different kind of experiments, because that's what I do. For me, music is a frequency and a vibration. So as long as you're able to feel it, you're able to grasp it, it's music. No matter if it's a harsh sound or dissonant sound, as long as it has some wavelength, it's a music, isn't it? Deep Blue Ocean is about, that seriously we as a human beings and our consciousness is as vast as the depth of the ocean. No one has traveled all the way inside the ocean, right? Because it's so big, so big. So, just like that, the consciousness that is inside you, inside me, is as deep as the, ocean's depth. That's what it's about. So, go and go deep, go deep, go deep, and you will, find all your strengths and weaknesses, and you have to merge with them in order to be a better version of yourself. That's what the song is about, I would say. And I don't really know what to talk about the songs that I write, because I recently told this to someone, like most of the times I'm not aware what I'm writing about. I just write it because I'm told to write it from someone, not from someone, the voice inside my head. So I just keep on writing. it's a bird, whether it's a tree, because I can literally spend hours and hours talking about whatever, but at some point I get bored, at some time people get bored. So rather than, causing any annoyance to yourself or to others, I just tend to write it down. So yeah, just like Deep Blue Ocean, I just like thought, okay, ocean is a big thing, so it needs to have a song. So I wrote a song, and lot of other things like daily experiences and events. Back then it was more heartbreaking and or maybe falling in love and stuff. But of course, as you grow up, your experiences start to change. The circumstances around you start changing. So definitely, it becomes inspiration for you to write song. Or let's say you meet a stranger on the road, you're traveling, you get to know his or her life story, and then you can come up with a lot of ideas to write a song about it. So it just works like that. Yes, there is a song. It's called Shine Unique. I really love that song because it's about not being able to fit in as a human being. Sometimes you're just too kind, and that kindness is taken for granted. People start treating you like you are a piece of. So it's just about that, like encouraging yourself to just, just stop giving a damn fuck what people have to say about you. Go and live your life out there, because all these things which are non-human beings, just like trees, sun, earth, fire, water, air, everyone, look at their love for you is so unconditional. So if you're like finding it hard to just survive as a human being, just be a part of them. So that song is close to my heart. I love that song. It helped me from a lot of negativity and lot of tough periods and tough times. It's very hard because I quit my full-time job. Not quit, I got fired, to be honest, a couple of years ago. Because I was not able to do it. It was like hell lot of work, and I had really less time for music. So for that I had to, sacrifice the amount of time I was putting into music, and I got depressed. So yeah, I got fired. After that I decided, okay, like even if I'm doing the job now, it's gonna be a part-time. So sometimes I'm an English tutor, sometimes I'm a travel and tour guide, sometimes I'm meditation teacher of someone, sometimes I'm like mental health specialist for someone, and what are the other things that I do? Yeah, sometimes I even like teach basic of the guitars to people, but that is unpaid because I'm not so great in the music theory, of course. And yeah, I mean, like this is it about my bread and butter life. And hopefully there comes a time where I'm able to make a lot of money out of my music, so I can just be a full-time musician, can proudly say it. I'm not into music business yet. I'm just doing music for my own liking of doing music. I'm not well-known artist. Like in India, no one knows me, to be honest. Like my friends don't know that I do music, or neither like a lot of people know here in India that like okay, Gauri is someone who is making music. So I haven't really stepped into the music business yet. But yeah, I know that a lot of like things are going really bad and everything. But yeah, if like something like that comes with me, I'm ready to fight against it, because I require my privacy and my space, and I love who I love. So I don't want that or those people to cross the borders or break my boundaries about it. And yeah, but I really hope like it stops, and because despite of you or me being a woman or a man, we are just it's just a body. So like I don't know like what the discrimination is about, and hopefully with the power of music we all just take it away from this goddamn negative word. Yeah, to be honest, like as you know, like everyone's hobby these days is like scrolling on Instagram. So I'm trying to get rid of that. I really hate that fact, like if you're wasting time and everything. But yeah, like recently I got rid of Instagram. I've been deleting it. I'm only using it when I'm like required to do it. So I would say my hobbies are cycling, traveling, camping, going out with friends when I'm in my hometown, just to watch the sunset and sunrise, just hiking a little bit. That's it. No, I don't have live gigs planned. I'm not able to find right bandmates like who are like ready to do the original stuff. And Indian live music scene is very good if you have a band, and if you have like ties with the music promoter and the booking agent. But for me, I'm like solo artist, so no one really gives a damn about it unless you're doing some covers or just well-known songs, unless you have a band. So I would say it's okay, or maybe I just haven't explored those opportunities yet. Maybe I haven't met right people. Hopefully I do it this year itself in order to get the band going. Gauri, 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 Gauri. It's always on shuffle. Sometimes 60s, sometimes metal, sometimes punk, sometimes soft rock, sometimes Indian classical music, sometimes it's just Japanese music with the flutes and stuff. It's always on the shuffle. But I'll say Eminem the Sniffers is someone that I listen to a lot. And oh yeah, Chris Brown. Chris Brown is my childhood crush, and recently I got back to listening to the R&B music. So I've been listening to Chris Brown these days, and yeah, sometimes metal when I'm in heavy mood. That's it.
The world is sleeping, conscious wide and open. Travels with
I think it would be Dark Side of the Moon, because that's the album that I dig all the time. Like I really dig it and I never get tired of listening to it. So it would be The Dark Side of the Moon.
sonic based dimensions, unexplored ventures.
All people, I hope like wherever in the world you're watching me, I hope we meet someday in person and keep supporting music and art, because in future it's the only thing that is going to save people from themselves. Mark my words. See you on